Bosna 836 Heavy, request taxi to the gate. Air Bosna 836 Heavy, taxi to gate Bravo 57 using taxiway Bravo 8 Kilo Echo 2 Charlie Sierra 6 Sierra Tango 8 Tango. Air Bosna 836 Heavy, hold position, caution, other traffic. Taxiing to gate Bravo 57 using taxiway Bravo 8 Kilo Echo 2 Charlie Sierra 6 Sierra Tango 8 Tango, Air Bosna 836 Heavy.
Boarding requested.
Cadence service has been completed and we're just waiting for load sheets so you can start boarding now.
ready to taxi IFR.
Asiana 26 taxi, 2 and hold short runway 16 right via taxiway Whiskey 7 Whiskey Whiskey, tree Alpha Alpha 1. Contact tower on 118.tree 5 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 16 right via taxiway Whiskey 7 Whiskey Whiskey tree Alpha Alpha 1 Asiana 26.
Narita Ground Air Canada Niner Heavy request taxi to the gate. Air Canada Niner Heavy taxi to gate Niner 8 using taxiway Bravo 8 Kilo Echo 2 Charlie Papa. Air Canada Niner Heavy hold position caution other traffic. Taxi to gate Niner 8 using taxiway Bravo 8 Kilo Echo 2 Charlie Papa Air Canada Niner Heavy.
휴대수화물은 손님 여러분 안녕하십니까? 지금부터 이 비행기의 비상용 장비와 비상 탈출에 대해 안내 말씀드리겠습니다.
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to familiarize you with the emergency equipment and emergency evacuation of this aircraft.
휴대수화물은 머리 위 선반이나 앞좌석 밑에 보관해 주시기 바랍니다.
All carry-on baggage should be stowed in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you.
좌석 벨트는 양쪽 고리를 끼워 몸에 맞게 조이시고 풀 때는 뚜껑을 들어 당겨주십시오. 또한 비행 중 좌석 벨트 착용 표시등이 켜져 있는 동안에는 좌석 벨트를 계속 착용해 주시기 바랍니다.
To fasten the seat belt, insert the metal clip into the buckle and pull the loose end to tighten. To unfasten, lift the metal flap. Also, please fasten your seat belt when the seat belt sign is on.
이착륙 전에는 좌석 등받침을 원위치로 세워주시고 좌석 앞 테이블은 접어주시기 바랍니다.
Please return your seat back and tray table to the upright position before takeoff and landing.
스마트폰을 제외한 휴대전화는 항공기 출입구가 열려있거나 착륙 후 승무원의 별도 안내가 있을 경우 사용하실 수 있습니다.
The use of cell phones is permitted when the main cabin door is open and following the cabin crew's instructions after landing.
비행 모드의 스마트폰, PDA, 태블릿 PC 등의 전자기기는 전 구간 사용이 가능합니다. 다만 이착륙 시 사용 가능한 전자기기는 손에 쥐고 사용할 수 있거나 좌석 앞 주머니 속에 보관할 수 있는 크기인 경우에 사용이 가능합니다. 좌석 앞 주머니에 보관할 수 없는 크기의 전자기기는 이착륙 시 선반이나 가방에 넣어 좌석 밑에 보관해 주시기 바랍니다. 또한 기장의 요청에 따라 전자기기 사용이 제한될 수 있으니 승무원의 안내에 따라주시기 바랍니다.
The use of laptop computers, tablet PCs, and smartphones with flight mode is permitted for the duration of the flight. In some cases, electronic devices may be prohibited due to flight conditions or size limitations. Please follow the cabin crew's instructions at all times.
전자기기가 좌석 사이에 끼어 파손되거나 화재의 원인이 될 수 있으니 주의하시기 바랍니다.
Please note, to avoid damage and the risk of in-flight fire, avoid placing cell phones near the seat back and armrests.
기내 감압 시에는 선반 속에 있는 산소 마스크가 내려옵니다. 이때 산소 마스크를 앞으로 잡아당겨 호흡을 몇 번 하신 다음 끈을 머리에 맞게 조여주십시오. 마스크는 보호자가 먼저 착용하신 후 유아를 착용시켜 주시기 바랍니다.
In case of cabin decompression, oxygen masks will drop. Pull the mask and cover your nose and mouth with the mask, then adjust the elastic strap. If you're traveling with a child, put your mask on first, then help the child.
바다에 내렸을 때 사용하는 구명복은 일반석과 비즈니스 클래스와 퍼스트 클래스 모두 좌석 밑에 있습니다.
Emergency life vests for an emergency water landing are stowed under the seats in economy class and business class and first class.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
구명복은 머리 위에서부터 입으시고 끈을 허리에 감아 고리에 끼워 조여주시기 바랍니다.
To put the vest on, slip it over your head. Take the strap and put it around your waist, then fasten.
붉은색 손잡이를 당기면 부풀어지며 충분히 부풀지 않을 때는 고무관을 풀어주십시오.
To inflate the vest, pull down on the red tabs. For more air, blow into the tubes on each side of the vest.
구명복은 탈출 직전 비상구 앞에서 부풀려 주시기 바랍니다.
Inflate the vest just before exiting the aircraft.
이 항공기에는 16곳의 비상구가 있습니다. 비상 탈출 시에는 승무원의 안내에 따라 가까운 비상구로 신속히 탈출하시기 바랍니다. 비상 탈출 시 모든 불이 꺼질 수 있으며 이때는 복도 바닥에 켜지는 비상등을 따라 탈출하시기 바랍니다.
There are 16 exits on this aircraft. In case of an emergency evacuation, please follow the emergency lights in the cabin to evacuate the aircraft.
바다에 내렸을 때는 14정의 구명정이 펼쳐집니다.
When landing on water, 14 slide rafts will be inflated.
기내에 부착되어 있는 각종 안내판을 확인하시고 기내와 화장실에서는 금연해 주시기 바랍니다.
Please take a moment to review the information signs and placards located in the aircraft. Smoking in the cabin and lavatories is not allowed at any time.
자세한 내용은 좌석 앞 주머니 속에 안내서를 참고하시기 바랍니다.
For more information, please review the safety information card in your seat pocket.
아름다운 사람들 아시아나와 함께 편안한 여행 되시기 바랍니다.
We hope you enjoy your flight with Asiana Airlines. Thank you.
Bravo 1357 taxi to and hold short of runway 16 right via taxiway Romeo Whiskey 7 Whiskey Whiskey Tree Alpha Alpha 1. Contact tower on 118 tree 5 when ready.
135 Asiana 26. Goodbye.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS X-ray runway 16 left approach via November Romeo Echo Tree 42 radial 1 tree DME arc. Cleared to November Romeo Echo Airbus
Asiana 26 climb and
576.
maintain flight level 190.
Climb and maintain flight level 190 Asiana 26.
Airbus the 708 Heavy contact Tokyo approach on 120.2. Good day. Mantari Tree 904 contact Tokyo approach on 121.275. Good day. Going to 120.2 Airbus the 708 Heavy. Airbus the Tree 006 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 10,000 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Airbus the 576 contact Tokyo approach on 124.4. Good day. Tokyo Center Greater Bay Tree 22 is passing 10,100 feet climbing flight level 220. Asiana 26 climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 Asiana 26.
Airbus the 426 descend and maintain 4,000 feet. 121.275 Mantari Tree 904. Goodbye. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet Airbus the 426. Tokyo Center American 27 Heavy is passing 8,800 feet, climbing 16,000 feet. American 27 Heavy Tokyo Center altimeter 29.80 radar contact. Continue to Kaiho.
1. Good day. Airbus the 426 contact Tokyo approach on 120.2. Good day. Mentari Tree 904 contact Tokyo approach on 121.275. Good day. Going to 120.2 Airbus the 426. American 27 heavy descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Tokyo Center Airbus Bravo 1082 is at 600 feet climbing 16,000 feet. Asiana 26 climb and maintain flight level 300. Airbus Bravo 1082 Tokyo Center altimeter 29.79 radar contact, continue to dim it.
Climb and maintain flight level 300 Asiana 26.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet American 27 heavy. Airbus the 188. Goodbye. Airbus the 84 heavy, you are tree 5 miles north. Climb and maintain 8,000 feet, expect ILS runway 22 approach via steam transition. Cleared to steam. American 27 heavy contact Tokyo approach on 125.1. Good day. Airbus the 84 heavy descend and maintain 5,000 feet. .1 American 27 heavy. Goodbye. Tokyo Center Boeing Bravo 1357 is passing 1,000 feet climbing flight level 350. Airbus 082 contact Tokyo Center on 134.15. Good day. Boeing Bravo 1357 Tokyo Center altimeter 29.78 radar contact, continue to Bravo Zulu. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, expect ILS runway 22 approach via steam transition, cleared to steam Airbus the 84 heavy. Airbus the 84 heavy contact Tokyo approach on 125.1. Good day. Going to 125.1 Airbus the 84 heavy. Contact Tokyo Center on 134.15. Good day. .134.15 1015, Boeing 357. Goodbye. Airbus 716, you are 1,300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 14,000 feet, altimeter 29.77. Climb and maintain 14,000 feet, Airbus 716. Tokyo Center EL-AL-901 Heavy is passing flight level 195, descending flight level 190. EL-AL-901 Heavy, Tokyo Center radar contact, continue. EL-AL-901 Heavy, you are 57 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, expect ILS Yankee runway 16 right approach via Gamine transition. Cleared to Gamine. EL-AL-901 Heavy, descend and maintain 7,000 feet. EL-AL-901 Heavy, descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Asiana 26, contact Tokyo Center on 134.15. Good day.
134.15 Asiana 26. Goodbye. Tokyo Center Asiana 26 is passing flight level 280, climbing flight level 300.
Airbus 697 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 340. Asiana 26, Tokyo Center radar contact, continue to TPAX. Asiana 26, contact Tokyo Center on 125.6. Good day.
125.6 Asiana 26. Goodbye. Tokyo Center Asiana 26 is at flight level 290, climbing flight level 300.
Asiana 26 Tokyo Center radar contact. Continue to TPEX. Asiana 26 climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Climb and maintain flight level 360 Asiana 26.
Airbus 24 descend and maintain 6,200 feet. Descend and maintain 6,200 feet, Airbus 24. Radar contact Tokyo Center on 13.15. Good day. Airbus the 765 climb and maintain flight level 350. Going to 13.4.15 Airbus the 24. Tokyo Center, United 857 Heavy is passing flight level 295 climbing flight level 300. United 857 Heavy Tokyo Center, radar contact, continue to Matnu. Asiana 26 climb and maintain flight level 400.
Climb and maintain flight level 400 Asiana 26.
Tokyo Center Airbus the 900 Heavy is passing 15,500 feet climbing flight level 200. Airbus the 900 Heavy Tokyo Center altimeter 29.83 radar contact, continue to DES. Bosna Tree, 2 Tree Heavy, is at flight level 190 climbing flight level tree 20. Air Bosna Tree, 2 Tree Heavy Tokyo Center, radar contact, continue. Tree, 2 Tree Heavy climb and maintain flight level 400. Climb and maintain flight level 400 Air Bosna Tree, 2 Tree Heavy. Airbus 102 traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree 20 Boeing. Report them in sight. Air Bosna Tree 406 traffic is 8 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree 15 Airbus. Report them in sight. Altitude. Descend and maintain flight level tree 10. Descend and maintain flight level tree 10 Boeing tree 6 tree. contact Tokyo Center on 124.905. Good day. Descend and maintain flight level tree 10, Boeing tree 6 tree. Going to 124.905 Air Boston tree, 2 tree heavy. Contact Tokyo Center on 124.905. Good day.
124.905 Asiana 26. Goodbye.
Tokyo Center, Asiana 26, flight level 400. Boeing 296, contact Tokyo Center on 125.6. Good day. Boeing 296. Goodbye. Tokyo Center Airbus Tree 406 is passing flight level 275, climbing flight level tree 80. Airbus Tree 406 Tokyo Center radar contact. Continue to Amuro. Flight level 275, climbing flight level tree 00. United 857 Heavy Tokyo Center radar contact. Continue to Matnu. at flight level 280, climbing flight level tree 20. Airbus Bravo 5965 Tokyo Center radar contact, continue to DES. Airbus 14 traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 70 Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 375 traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 80 Bombardier. Report them in sight. Airbus 14 have the Boeing in sight. Boeing 375 traffic in sight. Airbus 3512 traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 15 Emperor. Report them in sight. Airbus 505 traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 10 Boeing. Report them in sight. Airbus 3512 have the Emperor in sight. Airbus 505 have the traffic. Tokyo Center Airbus 900 Tree Heavy is passing flight level tree 00, climbing flight level tree 40. Airbus 900 Tree Heavy Tokyo Center radar contact, continue to DES. Boeing 375 traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 80 Airbus. Report them in sight. Airbus 965 traffic is 3 o'clock 2 miles at flight level tree 70 Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 375 traffic in sight. Boeing 22 Zulu, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 290. Airbus 965 have the Boeing in sight. Climb and maintain flight level 290, Boeing 22 Zulu. Airbus 505 contact Tokyo Center on 125.6. Good day. 706, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 330. Descend and maintain flight level 330, Boeing 706. level tree 70. Descend and maintain flight level tree 70 Airbus 099er. Boeing 011 descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Descend and maintain flight level tree 60, Boeing 011. Airbus 259er, you are 400 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level tree 90. Descend and maintain flight level tree 90 Airbus 259er. Airbus 259er traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 60 Boeing. Report them in sight. Airbus 259er have the Boeing in sight. Airbus 259er traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 400 Boeing. Report them in sight. Airbus 259er, you are 500 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level tree 90. Airbus 099er traffic is 2 o'clock 2 miles at flight level tree 60 Boeing. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain flight level tree 90 Airbus 259er. Airbus 099er traffic in sight. contact Tokyo Center on 132.5. Good day. Airbus 526. Goodbye. Airbus 596, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 330. Level 330 Airbus 596. Traffic alert. 12 o'clock, less than 1 mile, flight level 380 Airbus. Report them in sight. Airbus at 283 heavy, descend and maintain 2,300 feet.
Asiana 26 traffic in sight.
Airbus 102 traffic is 8 o'clock, 1 miles at flight level 400. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain 2,300 feet, Airbus at 283 heavy. Airbus 102 have the traffic. Tree traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 330 Airbus. Report them in sight. Airbus 413 traffic is 10 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level 360 Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 043 have the Airbus in sight. Airbus 413 traffic in sight. Airbus 596, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 330. tree 70 Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 562 traffic is 4 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 60 Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 04 tree traffic in sight. Boeing 562 have the traffic. Asiana 26 contact Tokyo Center on 132.5. Good day. Boeing 562, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level tree 70.
Going to 132.5 Asiana 26. Tokyo Center Asiana 26 flight level 400.
Asiana 26 Tokyo Center radar contact continue. Tokyo Center Airbus Hotel Lima A365 is at flight level 285 climbing flight level tree 40. Airbus Hotel Lima A365 Tokyo Center radar contact continue to AMUG. Tokyo Center Boeing Hotel Lima 8220 flight level tree 50. Boeing Hotel Lima 8220 Tokyo Center radar contact continue to AMUG. Tokyo Center Boeing Hotel Lima 8011 flight level tree 60. Boeing Hotel Lima 8011 Tokyo Center radar contact continue to KE 035. Airbus 526 contact Incheon Center on 125.45. Good day. Boeing 011, you are 900 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Tokyo Center Airbus Bravo 6102 flight level tree 80. Airbus Bravo 6102 Tokyo Center radar contact continue to DAS. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60 Boeing 011. .45 Airbus 526. Goodbye. Tokyo Center Boeing Hotel Lima 8225 flight level tree 60. Boeing Hotel Lima 8225 Tokyo Center radar contact continue to Charlie Uniform November. 124.905. Good day. Airbus 102 contact Incheon Center on 125.45. Good day. Goodbye. Tokyo Center Air Bosman 980 flight level 330. Air Bosman 980 Tokyo Center radar contact. Continue to at Mach. .45 Airbus 102. Goodbye. Boeing 011 contact Incheon Center on 125.45. Good day. Air Bosman 903 Heavy Tokyo Center radar contact. Continue to DAS. 125.45 Boeing 011. Goodbye. Tokyo Center Airbus Hotel Lima 8582 flight level 350. Airbus Hotel Lima 8582 Tokyo Center radar contact. Continue to at Mach. Air Bosman 903 heavy traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 380 Airbus. Report them in sight. Contact Incheon Center on 125.45. Good day.
125.45 Asiana 26. Goodbye.
Incheon Center Asiana 26 flight level 400. 1360. Boeing Hotel Lima 8225 Incheon Center radar contact. Continue to Charlie Uniform November. Airbus 102 traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 350 Airbus. Report them in sight. Airbus 5901 traffic is 10 o'clock 2 miles at flight level 380 Airbus. Report them in sight. Airbus 102 traffic in sight. Airbus 5901 traffic in sight.
Incheon Center Asiana 26 requests destination change to Incheon.
Asiana 26 is cleared to Incheon Airport as filed. Squawk 2177. Airbus 526, you are 1,600 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level tree 40.
Asiana 26 cleared to Incheon Airport as filed. Squawk 2177.
Asiana 26, read that correct. Radar contact flight level tree 905. Continue to Aspen turning and following heading 100 descend and maintain flight level tree 50.
Continue to Aspen turning and following heading 100 descend and maintain flight level tree 50 Asiana 26.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 40 Airbus 526. Boeing 224, you are 800 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 250. Climb and maintain flight level 250, Boeing 224. Asiana 26 descend and maintain flight level 260.
Descend and maintain flight level 260 Asiana 26.
German cargo 590 heavy, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level tree 50. Climb and maintain flight level tree 50, German cargo 590 heavy. 6,000 feet, Boeing 069er. Asiana 26 descend and maintain flight level 180.
Descend and maintain flight level 180 Asiana 26.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 50 Airbus 255. Airbus 9er tree heavy descend and maintain flight level 220. Descend and maintain flight level 220 Airbus 9er tree heavy. Boeing 791 traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at 15,100 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 205 traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 185 Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 536 traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 10,600 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 536 traffic in sight. Boeing 041 traffic in sight. Climb and maintain flight level tree 70 Turkish 198 heavy. Boeing 083 traffic alert. 6 o'clock less than 1 mile 10,300 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 536 traffic alert. 6 o'clock less than 1 mile 10,200 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 083 traffic in sight. Boeing 216 traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 8,700 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 327 climb and maintain 9,500 feet. Climb and maintain 9,500 feet, Boeing 327. Boeing 041 traffic in sight. 9 o'clock 4 miles at 10,700 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 08 tree traffic is 5 o'clock 4 miles at 10,900 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 536 traffic is 5 o'clock 3 miles at 10,700 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 4 left approach via Impel transition. Clear to Impel Boeing 7901. Asiana 26, please expedite your descent flight level 180. Boeing 08 tree traffic alert. 6 o'clock less than 1 mile 10,300 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 536 traffic alert. 11 o'clock less than 1 mile 10,000 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 7901 traffic alert. 6 o'clock less than 1 mile 9,800 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 275 traffic alert. 9 o'clock less than 1 mile 10,200 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 536 traffic in sight. Boeing 041 traffic alert. 2 o'clock less than 1 mile 10,000 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 275 traffic is 5 o'clock 4 miles at 10,900 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 205 traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 10,000 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 536 traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at 10,600 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Asiana 26, you are 600 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 180. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Altimeter 29.88. Boeing 205, you are 30 miles east. Climb and maintain flight level 240. Expect ILS runway tree left approach via Impel transition. Clear to Impel.
Climb and maintain flight level 180. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Asiana 26.
Boeing 205 climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Boeing 08 tree traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at 10,500 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 205 descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Boeing 041 traffic is 6 o'clock 3 miles at 10,700 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 08 tree traffic in sight. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree left approach via Impel transition. Clear to Impel Boeing 205. Boeing 041 traffic in sight. Boeing 275 have the traffic. Boeing 205 traffic is 12 o'clock 3 miles at 9,500 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Asiana 26, please expedite your climb flight level 180. Air Canada 61 heavy traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at 11,200 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 08 tree traffic alert. 6 o'clock less than 1 mile 9,400 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 536 traffic alert. 6 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 9,300 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 083 traffic alert. 6 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 9,300 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 536 traffic alert. 11 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 9,200 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 275 traffic alert. 6 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 9,100 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 275 traffic alert. 11 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 8,800 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 7901 traffic alert. 6 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 8,900 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 275 traffic alert. 6 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 8,900 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Asiana 26, please expedite your climb flight level 180. Boeing 216 descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Boeing 536 traffic in sight. Boeing 205 traffic in sight. Boeing 083 traffic alert. 6 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 9,100 feet Boeing. Report them in sight.
Incheon Center Asiana 26. Request 10,000 feet.
Asiana 26 descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Boeing 536 traffic alert. 12 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 8,600 feet Boeing. Report them in sight.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet Asiana 26.
Air Canada 61 heavy traffic alert. 9 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 10,000 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 083, you are 24 miles southeast. Climb and maintain flight level tree 20. Expect ILS runway tree left approach via infill transition. Clear to infill. Boeing 275, you are 24 miles southeast. Climb and maintain flight level 220. Expect ILS runway tree 4 left approach via infill transition. Clear to infill. Boeing 083 descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Boeing 536 traffic is 6 o'clock, 4 miles at 9,100 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Air Canada 61 heavy traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at 8,400 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 216, you are 14 miles southeast of Incheon. Contact Incheon Tower on 118.275 when inbound on the approach. Tower on 118.275, Boeing 216. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, Boeing 205. Boeing 083 descend and maintain 3,600 feet. Air Canada 61 heavy climb and maintain flight level 240. Air Canada 61 heavy climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Boeing 275 descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Boeing 536, you are 24 miles southeast. Climb and maintain flight level tree 20. Expect ILS runway tree 4 left approach via infill transition. to Impel. Air Canada 61 Heavy descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Asiana 26, you are 18 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree for right approach via Impel transition. Clear to Impel. Boeing 041, you are 24 miles southeast. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Expect VOR DME runway tree right approach via Impel transition. Clear to Impel. Boeing 205 descend and maintain 3,600 feet. Boeing 536 climb and maintain flight level 180. Airbus 526 descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Boeing 7901 descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Asiana 26 descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 4 right approach via Impel transition. Clear to Impel Asiana 26.
Boeing 041 descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Boeing 536 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Air Canada 61 Heavy descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Air Boston 962 Heavy, you are 1,300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
Maintain present heading and altitude Asiana 26.
Boeing 041 descend and maintain 4,200 feet. Boeing 536 descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Air Canada 61 Heavy descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Asiana 26 descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Boeing 011 descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Boeing 536 descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet Asiana 26.
Asiana 26 traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 11,800 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Airbus 506 descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Asiana 26 traffic in sight.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet Airbus 526. Airbus 526 traffic alert. 3 o'clock less than 1 mile 7,600 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 536 descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Boeing 041 descend and maintain 4,200 feet. Boeing 573 descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Airbus 526 traffic is 5 o'clock 1 mile at 7,000 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree left approach via Impel transition. Clear to Impel Airbus 506. Airbus 526 traffic is 1 o'clock 2 miles at 6,100 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Airbus 526 traffic alert. 6 o'clock less than 1 mile 6,800 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Air Canada 61 Heavy descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Asiana 26 traffic is 11 o'clock 2 miles at 8,900 feet Airbus. Report them in sight.
Asiana 26 traffic in sight.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet Boeing 011. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree for right approach via Impel transition. Clear to Impel Air Canada 61 Heavy. Airbus 526 descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Boeing 536 descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Air Canada 61 Heavy traffic alert. 11 o'clock less than 1 mile 5,900 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Boeing 011 descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Airbus 506 descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Boeing 225 descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 4 left approach via Impel transition. Clear to Impel Boeing 536. Boeing 536 traffic in sight. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, Boeing 011. Air Canada 61 heavy traffic is 6 o'clock 3 miles and 7,500 feet Airbus. Report them in sight. Air Canada 61 heavy traffic is 6 o'clock 3 miles and 9,100 feet Boeing. Report them in sight. Air Canada 61 heavy traffic is 6 o'clock 3 miles and 6,700 feet. Report them in sight. Boeing 536 traffic alert. 6 o'clock less than 1 mile 5,900 feet Airbus. Report them in sight. Asiana 26 descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Air Canada 61 heavy in sight.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, Asiana 26.
Air Canada 61 heavy descend and maintain 3,600 feet. Boeing 536 traffic alert. 2 o'clock less than 1 mile 5,700 feet. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet, Boeing 225. Asiana 26 descend and maintain 3,600 feet. Boeing 225 descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,600 feet, Asiana 26.
Boeing 536 traffic alert. 4 o'clock less than 1 mile 6,600 feet Airbus. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain 3,600 feet Air Canada 61 heavy. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet Airbus 506. Air Canada 61 heavy, you are 14 miles southeast of Incheon. Contact Incheon Tower on 118.275 when inbound. Boeing 536 descend and maintain 3,600 feet. Boeing 011 descend and maintain 3,600 feet. Airbus 506 descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Asiana 26, you are 14 miles southeast of Incheon. Contact Incheon Tower on 118.275 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 118.275, Asiana 26. Incheon Tower, Asiana 261, 3 miles southeast, inbound ILS runway 34 right approach.
Asiana 26 Incheon Tower. Altimeter 29.901 wind 299er at 9er. Cleared ILS runway 34 right approach.
Cleared ILS runway 34 right approach, Asiana 26.
2,500.
Incheon Tower, Air Canada 61 heavy 9er miles southeast, inbound ILS runway 34 right approach. Air Canada 61 heavy Incheon Tower. Altimeter 29.901 wind 299er at 9er. Cleared ILS runway 34 right approach. Airbus 951 contact Incheon Center on 125.45. Good day. Cleared ILS runway 34 right approach, Air Canada 61 heavy. Air Canada 61 heavy wind 299er at 9er. Caution the Boeing landing runway 34 left. Cleared to land runway 34 right. Clear to land runway 34 right, Air Canada 61 heavy. Going to 125.45 Airbus 951. Asiana 26, follow the aircraft on final. Wind 299er at 9er. Caution the Boeing landing runway 34 left. Clear to land runway 34 right.
Cleared to land runway 34 right, Asiana 26.
1000.
Incheon Tower, Boeing Hotel Lima 82251, 4 miles southeast, inbound ILS runway tree, 4 right approach. Boeing Hotel Lima 8225, Incheon Tower. Altimeter 29.9er, wind
Minimum.
29er at 9er. Cleared ILS runway tree, 4
500.
right approach. Incheon Tower, Boeing Hotel Lima 8249er, ready for departure runway tree, 4 right IFR to Gimhe. Boeing Hotel Lima 8249er, hold short runway tree, 4 right. Traffic is blowing on the runway. Air Canada 61 heavy, turn next taxiway. Asiana 26, go around. Hold short runway tree, 4 right, Boeing 249er. Cleared ILS runway tree, 4 right approach, Boeing 225. Incheon Tower, Boeing Hotel Lima 857 tree, 1 4 miles southeast, inbound ILS runway tree, 4 right approach. Air Canada 61 heavy, turn next taxiway. Boeing Hotel Lima 857 tree, Incheon Tower. Altimeter 29er.9er, wind 29er 9er at 9er. Cleared ILS runway tree, 4 right approach. Air Canada 61 heavy, contact ground on 121.7. Boeing Hotel Lima 8249er, altimeter 29er.9er, wind 29er 9er at 9er. Cleared for takeoff runway tree, 4 right. Incheon Tower, Boeing Hotel Lima 80111, 4 miles southeast, inbound ILS runway tree, 4 right approach. Boeing Hotel Lima 8011, Incheon Tower. Altimeter 29er.9er, wind 29er 9er at 9er. Cleared ILS runway tree. Boeing Hotel Lima 80...
Ground Asiana 26 request taxi to the gate.
Asiana 26 taxi to gate 231 via taxiway.
Taxiing to gate 231 using taxiway Asiana 26.